One of the biggest challenges with being a criminal is finding ways to spend the proceeds of crime without being linked to any crimes. If $1 million is stolen from a safe somewhere, then shortly afterwards people notice a random guy going around town buying expensive things with fistfuls of cash. Believe me, it will raise suspicions. Smart criminals look for ways to run their dirty money through a laundry machine to clean it before spending it. Money laundering is critical to sustaining any large criminal operation because the more effective and efficient its money laundering program, the more profitable the crime. What is the point of stealing large amounts of money if you can't spend it without getting caught? In the old days, they would use small businesses as a front. Maybe the business was real, but the primary reason for its existence wasn't to sell anything to customers. It was to give plausible explanations for the source of cash being deposited in the bank. But small business fronts are a lot of work, require trusting people, and take a long time to launder large amounts of money without raising suspicions. There is only so much money you can pretend to make running a food truck. These days, crypto is probably the best option for most criminals because it can move large amounts quickly. It's fairly easy to conceal your identity, and it's better suited for modern online crimes that typically don't involve physical cash. In this example, let's say I have $1 million in dirty crypto. How I acquired it doesn't really matter. Maybe I exit scammed a crypto project I said was guaranteed to revolutionize something. Maybe I impersonated a celebrity and started tweeting about promotions where you send me crypto and I send you twice as much in return. Maybe I hacked into a company's server infrastructure and encrypted all the data, then blackmailed them by demanding payment in 7 days, or the key to decrypt the data would be deleted forever. Maybe I took a large amount of physical cash to an established small business front to trade it for the key to an existing wallet. It doesn't really matter. I have dirty crypto and I want to spend it without getting caught. People often call crypto anonymous, but that's technically incorrect. It's more accurately described as pseudo-anonymous because although your name is not associated to your wallet, it does have a unique ID. And if the unique ID can be linked to you in some way, let's say because you spend from the wallet directly in the real economy to buy a car, or transfer funds to other wallets that have already been linked to you because they previously exchanged crypto with a regulated exchange that required you to provide ID to open the account. No matter how long the chain of intermediary transactions, if on one end is the criminal proceeds and on the other is a wallet linked to you, blockchain analysts can connect you to the crime. Some cryptocurrencies like Monero or Zcash better conceal transaction details, but their markets are less liquid, and using them at all for any purpose is in itself considered pretty suspicious. There has been a widespread propaganda campaign to convince the world that Bitcoin and Ethereum in particular are no longer primarily used by criminals, so let's focus this story on them. The first step is likely a crypto tumbler or mixer. These are services that combine crypto from many different inbound wallets to a single pool of funds, then spit them out at random times and amounts. The goal is to obscure the source of funds. That $1 million wallet will be combined with funds from thousands of other wallets, so nobody can know for sure which outbound wallet received the funds from any specific inbound wallet. People will argue that tumblers have legitimate use cases, for example, concealing transactions from dictators. Despite not seeking hard data to validate this point of view, simple common sense would lead me to conclude that money laundering is probably the most common use case. Regardless, I now have broken the link to my $1 million wallet, but the funds are dispersed across many different wallets, and although nobody can link those new wallets to my original $1 million wallet, they can link them to the tumbler itself. That's a problem because if authorities simply assume all the crypto outbound from a tumbler is the proceeds of crime, even if they can't identify which specific crime, they can just declare the whole tumbler suspicious and blacklist every single wallet that received funds from one. That's what happened with Tornado Cash. Congress made it illegal to send funds to or receive funds from Tornado Cash, which resulted in crypto accounts being frozen at some companies and the founder of Tornado Cash getting arrested. So that's not good enough. Next, I decide to create an NFT project. Here's how it works. I get a script kiddie to pump out thousands of computer-generated graphics of some animal wearing silly costumes. Promote the new project by claiming to create a community of people inspired by a noble quest to democratize art or something. Then announce a drop date. All I have to do is use the funds in my tumbled wallets to buy my own NFTs, the first few for a small amount, then slowly bidding the price higher and higher. By purchasing my own NFTs, I am transferring the funds from dirty wallets to clean wallets with plausible deniability. I just sold NFTs on a marketplace. I can claim to have no idea who bought them or where they got the funds. For all I know, the NFTs were sold to Justin Bieber and your dumb cousin. But that's not all. I have now magically imbued my stupid computer-generated fake art with an enormous valuation, in air quotes, and still own the NFTs. As hype spreads around this fantastic money-making community, I dump the NFTs on some suckers and double my profits. Then rinse and repeat until I run out of suckers. Not only have I laundered all my dirty crypto, but I've done so by running a second scam that increased my profits. Bottom line, crypto is just a tool. It's not savings, it's not an investment. Don't assign magical properties to bits on a computer. The primary use case for crypto so far is gambling, scamming, and enabling financial crimes. Maybe that wasn't the original intent, but that's certainly where we landed. If you have purchased crypto assets or spread crypto propaganda, have no illusions about who benefited from your funds and your time. You are almost certainly an accessory to some criminal activity, even if you also try to claim plausible deniability. If you found this content helpful, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. It really does help get this channel more exposure and keep me motivated to produce more content.